Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're taking a look at an ammunition can, an ammo can. This is an M548 pattern ammunition can, typically used for larger size cartridges. In this case, this is marked for 250 cartridges, 20 millimeter, electric primed bulk. Here's your lot number. Here we have a weight category. This is SAPHEI PGU, so semi-armor piercing, high explosive incendiary. And PGU, I believe, stands for Projectile Gun Unit. So typically some sort of actual gun system. So not just a standalone item, but it will have some sort of ammunition feeding mechanism, a power source, and some sort of mounting source typically. So this is not for portable weapons, but usually something involved with a vehicle, like an aircraft, a ship, large AFV, IFV possibly. So continuing, this is specifically for the PGU-28/B. So I do believe this is, definitely power belt fed, shoot fed, possibly, a Vulcan cannon, M61 type, or something very similar. Manufactured November 1997, quite a few years ago. And here we have our NSN number, and then A677. So before we move on to the other side, you can see here we do have a reinforcing kind of a strip there, semi-tubular, semicircular. That gives it a lot of more strength on the sides to prevent, well, not all dents, but a large dent going in through the centerpiece. And if we continue on this side, both sides have similar handles like that, as well as the kind of the flap lock mechanism like so, that flips out of the way and interlocks with the series of protruding bars here. It's pretty much a friction lock. Continuing with the print down here, we can see cartridges for weapons. Here we have a UN transportation number 0321, which stands for ammunition, explosive or incendiary. Here we have that A677 again, and again our lot number. Continuing on this side, we have a little bit different information here as well. I'll let you interpret that yourself. And again, another strengthening bar here. Continuing on this side, a little bit different. You can see here is the seam, the A677 lot number, and then we have a bunch of different numbers here. CZE 1997 M548, and as well as another code in different paint. Quickly, let's look at the bottom. A little bit scratched up. You can see here how the sides are kind of folded over and then welded on. And let's continue with the top now, after we look around all the edges. I'm going to turn this around one more time as we're scrunching up our tablecloth here. Very faint. This says cartridges for weapons, UN0321, and again, our lot number, which corresponds with this one here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. Notice I lift up on kind of the flap. I can lift up here to make sure it's clear, or I can just prop it there in ready position. Similarly here, and then I'm going to lift like so. So you can see here it is a typical blank volume space, and here you can see again that CZE number with that F series number as well. You can see here a large rubber kind of a gasket, as well as more aged gasket around the edges. I'm not sure what material that is, but it is breaking up as I touched it, so I'm going to leave that alone. If we continue on the inside, just give you a look. You see here the large seam running down this way, but not this way. So I assume this was somehow folded out of one long piece, and then the bottom piece was wrapped around by all these sides and then welded on. So this was actually obtained from another vendor in a storefront, but they had actually obtained it from Ammo Can Man. So I don't know if you can see that there. Let me try to pull this sticker off. There we go. So you can see there another example picture right there. And there's your outside dimensions conveniently. 18.5 in length, 8.5 in width, 14.5 in height. So this is classified as a grade 1 ammo can. But taking a very quick look at an example of a 20mm ammo can, in this case for semi-armor piercing high explosive incendiary for the platform gun unit 28/B. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out our show and tell videos on vintage milsurp tools and expanded topics. We also do unboxing videos, as well as a selection of book review media reviews, and a series called Curios for the Curious, videos from our artsy type objects. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.